Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Price. Williams is out there with Doherty. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Kerr in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Van Exel. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Nance. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. At the elbow, Williams. Here's Doherty. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Now here's LeBron. Passes it to Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Over Doherty. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nance against Harden. Up top, Nance. Dishes it to Williams. Van Exel against Price, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Price. And it's Jokic with the rebound. James in the post, guarded by Price, and James gets it to go on the assist by Leonard.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Now here's Williams. Kerr the pass to Williams. Good defense by Jokic. And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach towards to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Here is Nance. James Harden picking up that last basket. Nance, right side. Sinks that one from the post.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
A different look now for Cleveland. Collins checked in for Doherty. Williams comes in for Williams. And Hilo subbed in for Price. Out to Doncic. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Nance with some nice D. Williams dishes to Nance. Hilo outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the home team has possession. Irving drives in, and he makes that one.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling on the drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Kerr against Gill. Kerr the pass to Nance. Fades back. It's rebounded by Doncic.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Irving from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Elo the pass to Rollins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 or 2. And Doncic, here we go. Irving from long range. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 5.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Nance. It's rebounded by Doncic. Hill, the pass to Siakam. Great tee that time from Elo.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
19 seconds left in the first. To the left side wing. Doncic passes to Siakam. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And 1 on the clock, but he gets it back. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. We've got Scola. Siakam is up there with Anthony. Then there's Gill. And it's Lillard in at the point. There's Siakam. Larry Nance making his last shot. Siakam, the bounce pass. Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from outside. Cleveland trails by 3. And here is Williams. The pass to Kerr. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Rollins. From deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Siakam passes to Scola. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Doherty's checked in for Rollins. Williams comes in for Nance, and it's Price in for Steve Kerr.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Price kicks to Williams. Cleveland moving it around to the inside. Excellent D there for Scola. Jokic inside, guarded by Price. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when Jokic gets rolling, all 250 pounds of him, he's a load to try to stop off the bounce.
James Harden, he's checked in for Damian Lillard.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Elo against Harden. Elo outside. He feeds it to Doherty. And Grant Doherty with the slam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Scola. Leonard on the wing, beyond the arc. Grant Doherty pulls it in. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 5.
Not burnt.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Yep, it counts.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Van Exel against Price. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
James checked in for Luis Scola. And that one falls for Price. Here is Harden. He's got 6. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college, but boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Now, here's Price. He's got 5. Williams shot is off. And here comes the break. Floats it up for James. Handles the alley-oop through.
History of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning, no lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to lead. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
And then Leonard with the jump.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
1:19 left here in the second. Cleveland trails by 8. Now here's Elo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Price, the pass to Williams. 14 feet away. That misses off the back.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Van Exel. Whenever look now for Cleveland. Collins checked in for Williams. Nance comes in for Reggie Williams. And Steve Kerr subbed in for Elo. Price against Irving. Hits the mark. And Embiid with the block. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's Irving in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Gill is checked in for Van Exel. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Price, the pass to Jordan. Oh, he blocked it to the flex off the backboard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. For 3, Price. Offensive rebound.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right, playing solid D.
And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. A second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Williams is out there with Dort. Then there's Larry Nance. Then there's Price, and it's Kerr in at the shooting guard position. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now, here's Van Exel. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Hands in the high post. He's against Jokic. Pass to Williams. Up top, Nance. Wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Nance has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Cleveland. Pass to LeBron. About 1 minute play here in the second half. And stolen by Williams.
Offside.
Stolen by Harden. Here's LeBron.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Good on both. And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 14-point game. Leonard against Nance. Right side, Williams. And there's Kerr from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Kerr's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Van Exel. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now, here's Price. He has 5. Here's Doherty. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jokic.
Smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without foul.
D'Lo's checked in for Cleveland. To the paint. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kerr dishes to Doherty. Kicks it to Nance. The pass to Williams. Shoots over Leonard. They get it again. Doherty. Up and in on the layup. Doherty's got 4 points this quarter.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Now here's Lillard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nance with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime. It was just barely above 30%.
There's contact on the shot. Now a 3-point play chance. He's at the line. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's going to go on Steve Kerr. Collins checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Larry Nance.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
There's Williams. Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal.
Oh, what a dunk! Out below! Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Cleveland trails by 12. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Williams in the post. Siakam's there. The Cavaliers shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first. Larry Nance is checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. Now Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Doncic outside. Pass to Jokic. Here's Gill. He dishes it to Doncic.
Oh, wow.
Six to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point
Way
shot.
off.
Elo outside. The Cavaliers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And he knocks down the first one.
And often, this guy's the unsung hero. I mean, Elo just does whatever the team asks of him, and much of which never shows up in the stat sheet.
And Cleveland making a change here. Price is checked in. Cleveland trails by 9. Here's Elo. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers was able to retain possession here. .34 seconds left in the third quarter. Orleans with the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Irving against Price. Pass to Gill. The kick out to Irving. Passes to Gill. Shoots. And the rebound goes to Price. Elo outside. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the home team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Van Exel. Siakam is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving at the point. Here's Nance. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And Cleveland making a change here. Doherty's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said they're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
On the wing, Harden launches it. Cavaliers with the rebound. Doherty's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
He kicks it to Harden. Back to Van Exel. Siakam finds Harden. Shoots over Price. And the shot falls short this time. Cleveland trails by 4. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. Here's Doherty. Can advantage for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's LeBron. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length. He's got athleticism. Look out.
At the elbow, Williams. Back to Price. Clock at 4. Nance passes to Elo. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision unreal.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nice, looking it over. Kicks to Domination. And stolen by Siakam. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Jokic, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. A switch here also for Cleveland. Steve Kerr is checked in for Elo. Price, the pass to Williams. The 9-footers on the mark.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
To the middle, here's LeBron. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
Price. He is held in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kerr against Harden. Harden draws the double. Van Exel kicks the Jokic. Can't cash in a 10-foot jump. Cleveland trails by 6. Bounce pass, Vance. Price against Van Exel. Tries it from the top of the key. That one a little long. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Boy, bump them all you want. If James has already started his motion on a scoring chance, there's little you can do about it.
Price can't get that one to fall.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the step.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Timeout call, Cleveland. They're behind by 10. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hasn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they
the power and the
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Inside, it's stolen by Nance.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's Van Exel. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Tá. Yeah, you go. Look, this Brody there. Then, thank you. I asked to walk because that's all we want to walk. We're all going. Video. That's the replay. That's right. Don't put it in very far.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Harden. Jokic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Van Exel in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, we've got Cartwright. Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Grant. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that plays going in. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
It's to Van Exel. Over Paxson. Van Exel no good. Here's Pippen. Kept alive. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard it down low. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Pippen, and Jordan has it in the corner. That shot, no good. Right D that time from James. Harden outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Pippen. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Van Exel. The shot by Jordan, no good. Jordan's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
Lock loose. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Grant in the post, covered by Van Exel. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lets it fly from 18.
Making a great play to challenge the shot. LeBron's D can shut you down.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Siakam is checked in for LeBron. Here's Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Pippen with it. He's covered by Leonard. Pippen against Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Good on the second free throw. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Van Exel kicks to Harden. There's the pass to Jokic. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Van Exel. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And Exel's got his second bucket.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Chicago making some changes. Kings checked in for Cartwright, who comes in for Horace Grant. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. Now here's Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pippen's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the Showtime finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Chicago trails by 4. Passes it to Pippen. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Here's Jordan. Siakam pulls it in.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Left in the first quarter of the game.
What you like about Siakam as a rim protector, the strong fundamentals, able to affect shots without fouling.
Count it.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Armstrong passes to Pippen. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Armstrong. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pippen. Doncic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Tries to keep it alive. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Chicago making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Chicago trails by 6. Outside Pippen. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Livingston can't hit. Jordan against Gill to the inside. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And here is Jordan to stop the run. And it's good on the way in.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you can ask for in the painted area.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and that shot was up and down, but doesn't go in. And so it's the visiting team. Early the quarter of close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, B.J. Armstrong is out there with Jordan. Then it's Livingston. Then it's King. And it's Pippen in at the small forward spot. Jordan inside. Guarded by Doncic. And a great move by Jordan. Jordan's got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Chicago trails by 9. Pippen with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Jordan has it in the corner. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pippen against Anthony. Up top, Pippen. 7 points in the game. That shot off the mark. Jordan against LeBron. Kicks it out to Lillard. Scola inside. Guarded by Pippen. Scola, no luck. Jordan inside. Looking on James. Jordan's shot is off. Jordan's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. To the paint. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bill Carter, he's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Livingston. And it's Paxson in for Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss. Jordan's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Harden kicks to Anthony. That 3 off the mark. Chicago trails by 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, but I just love the winning mentality that Grant brings. A big bruising forward who can score at a steady clip.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Now Anthony, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Van Exel, kicks it out to Harden. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Harden.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Purdue is checked in for the Bulls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Jordan the pass to Armstrong. Jordan kicks to Armstrong. A 3-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paxson against Van Exel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he's the consummate professional. I mean, Paxson knows his role. Obviously, a knockdown shooter, but he gives great effort in everything he does on the floor.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Irving. Backed in off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league, Kyrie, on a tear.
Jordan against Leonard. Right side, Jordan. Shot clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Purdue, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kicks it out to Siakam. No good on the dribble. Chicago trails by 8. It's Jordan on the wing. And there's the pass to Paxson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now, here's Grant. It's Jordan on the wing. Out left in the wing. Armstrong against Gill.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
So for the Bulls, Livingston comes in for Horace Grant. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. Here's Paxson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Irving attacking, and the layup falls. He's got 8.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Here's Jordan. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's the visiting team. for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We got Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot. Chicago trails by 7. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Down low. And it's Pippen missing.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And LeBron throws it down.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
Chicago with the ball. Outside Pippen. And another shot. He lays it in. Pippen's got 9 points.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Harden against Jordan. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Van Exel passes to James. Leonard trying to break free. That one good for 2. 8 points for LeBron.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Back to Jordan. Over Harden. No good from Jordan.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with a strong finish.
Chicago trails by 9. Jackson kicks to Grant. Passes it to Cook. Up top, Pippen. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And a wide open look for Jordan. Chicago now working with a new shot clock. Here's Grant. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Van Exel against Cartwright. No good from LeBron. Outside Pippen. That's in for his 5th break of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here. It shows with their turnover numbers.
Chicago making some changes. Purdue checked in for Carter. Livingston comes in for Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. Hill the pass to Embiid. Ball's going. Hill against Jordan. On target from 13 feet. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offense?
offensive fundamentals. The man is a perfectionist.
Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Jordan, and the Bulls take on two more.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Hill the pass to Embiid. Good on the shot.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Gill. Fires from 14. And he dunks it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Great. A dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Lillard.
Oh.
Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Kings check in for Livingston. Here's Gill. Off target from three-point range. Chicago trails by 8. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan inside. He's covered by Gill, and that one is off. Doncic passes to Gill. Now the feed to Lillard. Out to Doncic. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And so it's the visiting team holding on to an 8-point lead, heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trailing here. We've got Armstrong. Purdue is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. And it's King at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Chicago calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And the Bulls making a change here. Grant's checked in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in to what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Tell them we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Offensive rebound. Irving kicks to Harden. Jokic draws the double. Pippen with the steal. Outside Jordan. Pippen against Harden. Now here's Pippen. Defense is right there.
Oh, Gary.
Be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for King, and it's Paxton in for B.J. Armstrong. Cartwright, the pass to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Corner shot. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
And they continue to control the glass.
Scooped up. Can't get it to fall. Chicago trails by 8. Jackson with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Launches a 3. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Irving. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
Oh, what?
Irving grabs the miss. Pippen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The high post shot, and there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Pippen.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
Harden gets to Leonard. On the pass to Jokic. Outside Irving. An offensive rebound. Pass it to Siakam. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
A sound decision maker. Siakam knew exactly how much time he had for the catch and shoot.
Moving against Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
And the D tried to get physical with them down low tonight, and it really
just did all around there.
He's just throwing them up.
Inside.
He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Chicago trails by 8. Here's Paxson. Feeds to Grant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Jordan. Jokic. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No good from Jordan.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
Free throw good, Jordan. 107 left in the fourth. Harden surveying the D. Kicks it to Van Exel. A 3. The rebound by Carpenter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the 3. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
It drops.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
And that's an intentional foul. Harden against Jordan. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan against Harden. Jokic passes to Van Exel. 5 on the clock. LeBron, no good. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Shot protected.
That's smooth, fluid, just all in one motion jump shot there. Paxson seems to get the best rhythm on it when someone's setting him up. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they tighten up the vice grip a little more. Keep time off the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Shit.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Nikola Jokic, Harden out there with Van Exel. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's James in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, Richmond is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Hill. Then there's Lister, and it's Mullen in at the small forward. Here we go. And it's the Warriors to start out. Van Exel against Hardaway. Kicks it out to Mullen. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Richmond. Pass to Hill. Outside Mullen. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. Lister, the pass to Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
When Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-double.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men, Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Richmond. Pass to Lister. Richmond against Harden. Here's Hardaway. And James pulls it down. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Van Exel. Nailed from 3-point land. Van Exel's got 7 points in the game.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Harden. Hardaway, no good. James against Hardaway. And James gets it to go.
I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
Here's Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands
Wow,
of
what a shoot.
Leonard, the pass to Jokic. Poked away, inside. Plays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Kawhi Leonard, one of the league's most dominant rebounders, doors from the wing position.
Fourth man gets paid. That was his motto from back in high school and college. It's all about hard work and earning your keep, according to Kawhi.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Irving against Marshallonis. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .144 left here in the first quarter. Shot to stop the run.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backcourt. That has been key.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Marshallonis. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Tolbert. Good D by Siakam. with the chance to keep this run going.
Yeah, how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ellie against Gill. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Ellie.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Irving attacking, and it's good for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Oh, the lob to Irving. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Ellie. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Over Irving. Ellie passes to McKesson. Here's Higgins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Higgins. Rokeski is out there at Tolbert. Then it's Marciulionis. And it's Askew at the 2-guard spot. Over in the corner, Lillard. And
one of those shoots right away.
But they get it back. Scola. They get the rebound. Siakam passes to Gill. Lillard against Marciulionis. Siakam, good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Marciulionis passes to Tolbert. Gill against Marciulionis. The pass to Askew. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Askew. Covered by Lillard. Marciulionis passes to Tolbert.
That's for double team.
Tolbert's got his first points in the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The drive by Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam opportunistic on the drive.
Siakam hits them both. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Mullen with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Mullen against Leonard. Mullen kicks to Hardaway. Richmond outside. Both loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Hardaway. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And too long on the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Leonard, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game. Understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Van Exel against Hardaway. And the Warriors miss again.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Outside Mullin. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. From the arc. And Jokic with the rebound.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Hardaway against Van Exel. And it's Hardaway again missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Leonard, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kawhi Leonard's length and shot-making ability on the interior is problematic for the defense.
Hardaway passes to Lister. Back to Hardaway. Over Van Exel. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Really off on his shooting, just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Van Exel no good. Mullin against Leonard. Richmond. And the rejection by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Here's Van Exel. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hardaway with it. Now defended by Jokic. Lister, the pass to Mullin. Out to the wing. Dishes to Richmond. Here's Hardaway. Hill tried to break free. Hardaway, no good. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And so it's the visiting team. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The game we're seeing from Nick Van Exel.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then it's Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Van Exel. And at the 1. It's stolen by Mullin. Outside Hardaway. Floats one. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Outside Hardaway. Richmond left side. Passes it to Mullen. Jump shot is good. Mullen's got 5 now.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And the Warriors with some changes. Tolbert's checked in for Elizabeth. Higgins comes in for Hill. And it's Marciulionis in for Richmond. Lillard with it. No points in the game yet for him. 18 feet out. Higgins grabs the board.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Marciulionis against Gill. Pass to Tolbert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. And the rejection by James. Power down with both hands.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Lillard against Hardaway. Tolbert, the pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Mullen. Pass to Marciulionis. And no good that time. Good D by Embiid. LeBron passes to Lillard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mullen passes to Higgins. Now the pass to Marciulionis. He's off on that one. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And that one drops. Mullen's got 4 points in the quarter.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Lillard. Doncic trying to get open. Lillard misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Hardaway. Tolbert against Embiid. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Lillard, the pass to Gill. Back to Lillard. LeBron against Marciulionis. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Different look here for the Warriors. McKeskey's checked in for Tolbert. Hill comes in for Higgins. Richmond, who's checked in for Mullen. And it's Ellie in for Marciulionis.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Passes it to Richmond. Pulls up. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The wide open look here for Anthony, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Ellie. Gets stolen by Van Exel. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Van Exel against Ellie. Hill left side. Outside Hardaway. Over Irving. And the Warriors miss again.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
You want easy looks?
Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the visiting team, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. McKeskey is out there with Hill. Then there's Ellie. Then there's Askew. And it's Johnson in at the point. Pass to McKeskey. Pocket 6. Over Jokic. And Scola pulls it down.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Feeds to Harden. He kicks it to Carmelo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he's so tough to defend without fouling. Melo puts the defenders in tough spots.
Lister's checked in for the Warriors. And here is Johnson. Right wing. Here's Ellie. And a miss there on the triple. Lobs it up for Anthony. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ellie against Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony. The free throw drops for Ellie. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And both free throws good for Ellie. Now Anthony. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Warriors pull it in. Johnson outside. Pass to Ellie. Shoots the 3. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the steal. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Lister. And the Warriors miss again. Irving drives in, and the shot goes down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the pass to Ellie. Here's McKeskey. Over Embiid. McKeskey no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ellie passes to Lister. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Marciulionis, who's checked in for Ellie. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Marciulionis. And good. That game was that time as it falls. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Marciulionis against Doncic. Kicks it to Carmelo. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Askew. To the inside. Mokeski. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
The drive by Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Tolbert's checked in. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Marciulionis. Passes it to Tolbert. From the wing. Marciulionis' shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Anthony looking it over. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, a strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A floater. It's Brown getting it to go.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Lillard attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, nice use of the uptick there. Melo got him to bite.
Both good from the line that time. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Marciulionis. He can't get that one to fall. Anthony against Marciulionis. Anthony down low. Pass to Lillard. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This one was over well before. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. We've got Williams, Drexler out there with Porter. Then there's Jerome Person, and it's Duncan. And at the 5, roaming the paint. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, and it's Van Exel, and at the 1 spot.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here's Drexler, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Van Exel with it. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Harden. They get it back. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Now here's Porter. Passes to Williams. To the middle. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by Williams.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Clyde Drexler.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack it.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And there's the pass to LeBron. Outside Leonard. Kicks to Van Exel. Pass to Jokic. Back to Van Exel. Just 5 to shoot. Harden inside the 3-point line. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up again, and Porter putting it right back in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Drexler. On the wing, Drexler. A 3-pointer is right on target. Drexler's got 7 points in the game. Drexler's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Van Exel. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit and still was able to finish.
And Portland making a change here. Ryan is checked in for Duckworth. Robinson comes in for Buck Williams. Petrovic is checked in for Jerome Person. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Porter. Here's Gill. Here's Jokic. It's stolen by Bryant. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. A step back shot here. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Siakam. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Siakam passes to Doncic.
Oh.
Get a hand on it. Portland trailing
He's
here.
supposed to shoot.
Here's Ainge. They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the bonus you get with Robinson, he plays the 3, 4, or 5. That versatility on both ends of the floor, a huge asset.
Davis is checked in for the Trailblazers. Out to Doncic. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Moves back up. He's in again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Robinson passes to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Now, here is Ainge. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Davis against Doncic. And Davis can't get it to go.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Ainge against Irving. And here is Ainge. Pass to Davis. Lets it fly from 18. No good off the back of the rim. The offense down 3 innings as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by 4. In the second quarter, about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Robinson is out there with Bryant. Then there's Petrovich. Then there's Ainge. And it's Davis at shooting guard.
Well, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
High post, Davis. Anthony on him. And that one drops for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ryan trying to free himself up, and it's Davis missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Lillard kicks to Embiid. Another shot. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 6.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Pass to Drexler. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Drexler got the nickname Clyde the Glide for reasons
This guy's a freak.
on display there. Loves to jam it home.
The free throw drops for Drexler. Van Exel against Porter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Porter, no luck. Porter's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. The pass to Van Exel. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Caught that one.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Harden left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Buck Williams.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Van Exel against Porter, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy did he come on strong down the stretch.
Here's Porter, shoots over Van Exel, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Drexler throws it down low.
Yeah, that was a really good look there. Porter's court vision sometimes I think is underrated.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Back to Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Jokic has got 6 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Drexler passes to Williams. Here's the teardrop. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic dishes to James. Over Porter. The shot by LeBron, no good. Portland trailing here. Outside Porter. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Irving passes to Leonard. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the way. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Harden, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Van Exel with the points. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Here's Drexler. 16 points for him. And here we go. LeBron kicks to Jokic. Here's the feed to Van Exel. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Clyde Drexler on the run, guarded by Harden. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And Portland making a change here. Irons checked in. Knocks it loose. Drexler with it. Now defended by Embiid. Kicks it to Duckworth. Here's Porter from 13 feet. It goes down. Porter's got 7 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Harden dishes.
Oh, you fuck.
Mercy against Gill. Here's Porter. Ryan trying to free himself up. Porter, no luck.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Slammed on and they call the foul. He's headed with a strike for 1 more.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Portland trails by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Van Exel. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Drexler drawing the double team. Back to Porter. 6 to shoot.
Oh, get out of here.
Well, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate.
What a block.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw?
Boom.
Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
So for the Trailblazers, Robinson's checked in for Duckworth, and Ainge is subbed in for Jerome Kersey. Here's Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over for the Trailblazers. Davis comes in for Drexler, and Petrovic subbed in for Terry Porter. Here's Van Exel. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Van Exel against Ainge. And he comes up with the deuce. Robinson's got 6 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Now Lillard. Takes it out to Siakam. Misses the 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Portland. Trailing by 10. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent. Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
This shot by Ainge, no good. Doncic against Bryant, and finished off by Siakam.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Davis looking for an opening. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Anthony. Lays it up and banks it in.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Davis against Scola. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Luis Scola.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Davis has the open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Ainge is a spark plug. He's an energizer, a fiery player who knows how to get passes over to his guys.
And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so here's the home team. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Buck Williams is out there with Petrovic. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Drexel. And it's Ainge in at the point guard. Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Siakam. Tries again. Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense. Yes, he keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Jerome Kersey's checked in for the Trailblazers. Porter comes in for Danny Ainge. Porter looking it over. Kersey passes to Williams. Takes it out to Drexler. Over Harden. Drexler, no good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth up the way.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Porter, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And he pulls off the Houdini the big pass catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
It's Porter outside, bangs home the trifecta.
Porter and the three ball. That's a lethal combination now because he's consistent from outside the arc.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Van Exel's checked in for Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Duckworth is checked in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Drexler.
Hey, when you throw it Drexler's way, expect the exciting because this guy doesn't disappoint. One of the best alley-oop throwdowners in the game.
Leonard dishes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Porter, here we go. Softly drops in the floater. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Jokic. He dishes it to James. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Portland trails by 13. To the paint. Here's Duckworth. And it's slammed in by Duckworth.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 13. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And his boy has the big fella deliver. He has just killed them down low.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
A three from Leonard. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Porter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Porter's got 11 points here in just the second half. It's Harden with the drive.
No.
Excellent D from Drexler. Portland trails by 9. Leonard with the steal. Here's Van Exel, and that one is stuck right through.
I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Drexler with it. A floater, stolen by Harden. The drive by James. Nobody near Leonard. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Portland. 11-point game. And he makes good on the way.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Van Exel. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Now there's Davis. And finish off by Bryant.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Irving surveying the floor. Offline with his 3. Here's Petrovic. The three-pointer, no good. Outside Irving. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the grip.
Nice to see if he's fit the system. Grit and grind, 85. Only one. $71. 82. 68. 87. 78. 65. 98. 82. 96. 'You win. Sorry, I prefer Kyrie. I want Anthony so I can upgrade him. Look at that badge. Lakers. Magic Johnson, Byron Scott, James Worthy, Sam Perkins, Vlade Divac.
It's the NBA. K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. Siakam is up there with Jokic. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Kittles in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, we've got Divac. Worthy out there with Perkins. And there's Byron Scott. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Off target with his three. Van Exel against Johnson. Van Exel passes to Jokic. Here's Kittles. Here's Leonard, and it's blocked. Johnson outside. Pass to Perkins. Outside, Scott. Clock at 6. Divac's trying to free himself out. Kittles grabs the board. Johnson against Van Exel. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Johnson against Van Exel. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Perkins. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Van Exel passes to Kittles for the three.
Oh, yeah.
Off to a good start as he hits his
Oh,
first
yeah.
shot.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Passes it to Johnson. Kicks it to Divac. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. Johnson against Van Exel. And that one is hammered home.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
First quarter basketball.
No.
2.5 minutes play. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Outside, Scott back to Johnson. And that's to Scott. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots it. Perkins trying to break loose. And Magic Johnson the bucket on the assist by Scott.
This guy is tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Perkins. And Drew subbed in for Scott. Irving passes to Anthony.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line. Both free throws good from Anthony. We've got 1:55 left in the first. There's the pass to Drew. Green with the ball. Covered by LeBron. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness.
Bye-bye, James Worthy.
But at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Checked in for the Lakers.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
Los Angeles, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one drops. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. And Johnson drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Miller's checked in for Williams. They throw good. James Harden. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson against Embiid. Johnson outside. They double team Johnson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And the basket is good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Irving passes to Embiid. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Drew, guarded by Harden. Drew misses.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Just 3 on the clock, and Johnson with the lay-in good. Johnson's got 8 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Luka Doncic's out there with Scope. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Embiid. And it's Harden in at the 2 spot. Johnson outside. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one misses. And Los Angeles with some changes. Adi Dubas checked in for Green. And it's Scott in for Drew. Los Angeles trails by 6. Pass to Campbell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Campbell's got his first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kills. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside, Scott. Johnson outside. From downtown, Stoll with the rebound. Here's Kills. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Johnson outside. Back to Scott. And good coming off the assist by Mitchell Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Perkins is checked in. Now, here's Siakam. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Inside. Jokic kicks to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Releases. Kittles, no good. Los Angeles trails by 5. Johnson in the corner. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the basket by D-Box.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the basket by Van Exel. And here is Johnson. 10 points for him. Outside Worthy. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Leonard the pass to Jokic. And here is Van Exel. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
It's his first trip to the line. Drew's checked in for Los Angeles. And Jokic drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Worthy the pass to Drew. Back to Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. Over Anthony. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Irving passes to Carmelo. A free. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Scott inside. Over by Van Exel. That one falls. Scott's got 5 minutes.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
To the left wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Los Angeles trails by 5. Green is checked in for Sam Perkins. "34 seconds left to play in the first half. Scott dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Embiid. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Campbell's checked in. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Here's Drew, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Down low, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side.
And that'll do it for the first. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Patrick Johnson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Magic Johnson. Perkins is out there with D-Box. Then it's Worthy. And it's Scott in at the 2. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Jokic is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Van Exel. And it's Kittles in at the shooting guard. Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. And Jokic throws it down.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Scott the pass to Johnson. Back to Scott. And the 3 off target. Scott's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Leonard the pass to Kittles. Inside.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
This is his first free throw of the game. Siakam hits them both. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the third. Outside, Scott. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside, Scott. Siakam pulls it in. Scott's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Leonard on the wing. Worthy defending. Pass to Kittles. Van Exel passes to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Leonard with no one around. Offensive rebound to the paint. Jokic banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Doncic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. The 3 from Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, an 0-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Outside, Scott. Siakam against D-Box.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Stolen by Magic. Worthy with it. Leonard picks him up.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
some changes here for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Device. Green comes in for Perkins. And Drew subbed in for Scott. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Here's Drew, covered by Van Exel. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Johnson. He gets that one.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so the timeout by J.D. Bickerstaff here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. LeBron against Green. The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
Let's say the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, Jimmy, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. And you can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Campbell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lillard scanning the floor. Feeds it to James. Out to Anthony. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance. Embiid, the pass to James. Right side Worthy. Here's Campbell. He drains it from the right block. Campbell's got his second basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
To throw good, James Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. Johnson against Lillard. A second chance effort. A jump hook. And the shot is long. And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles trails by 15. They've got Drew. Green is out there with Worthy. And it's Device. And it's Johnson in at point guard. High arcing shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Green against James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
So it's the Lakers now, down by 15. Johnson outside. Here's the three. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And he makes the first. Scott is checked in for Drew. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now Irving. Harden outside. Irving with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Johnson attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Perkins is checked in.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Right side Leonard. It's stolen by Johnson. He kicks to Perkins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
As unassuming as he looks sometimes, Kawhi Leonard finishes with authority off the dribble.
Pass to Johnson. Yes, that goes in. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple. Los Angeles trails by 10. Here's Worthy. And the lead is down inside single digits. Now, here is Irving. The pass to Siakam. Over Perkins. Siakam's shot is off. Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got 13 points in the second half.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And it's Leonard missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson's shot is off. Pass to Kittles. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There is an imagination of creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Fires it up. Scott can't get it to go. Scott's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Irving passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 10. There's a minute 40 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this week. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Van Exel passes to Jokic. Now, here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Drops the first one. That increases their lead to 6.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
Johnson kicks to Scott. Passes to defense. Shot clock at 6 on the wing. Johnson puts one up from 19. Levox can't hit.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
And Siakam throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Shoots it up. And that one's good. Leonard.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
And it's Perkins with the jam.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Thanks for watching. Gotta go. Laters.